Hello to all my friends who are looking for accurate and reliable information relating to the conduct of the NEET and the JEE mains examinations in the month of July. Now, just a while ago, the Union HRD Minister Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank put out a short video tweet saying that looking at the prevailing circumstances and requests received from students and parents appearing for JEE and NEET examinations, a committee consisting of DG NTA, that is the Director General of National Testing Agency, and other experts has been advised to review the situation and submit its recommendations to the HRD Ministry latest by tomorrow. Tomorrow is 3rd of July, right? You heard the date when the decision is likely to be taken. First on Study with Sudhir, 3rd of July. Okay, not that I like to brag, but then facts are facts, and this is specifically to two of my dear friends who wrongly accused us of spreading fake news. Okay, so namaskar to both of them. Now, as far as this tweet is concerned by the HRD Minister, if you are on Twitter, you would have read it yourself. But at Study with Sudhir, we will go beyond the tweet like we always do and tell you andar ki khabar, the mota headline. Okay. Over the last couple of hours or a little more than a couple of hours, I have been speaking to insiders, members of the National Testing Agency that conducts these two examinations, NEET and JEE mains, and also those associated with the HRD Ministry. And this is what I am told. One senior NTA member who is also the director of a premier institute of technology, I can't tell you more than that, okay, told me categorically, and I'm quoting his exact words, chances of postponing the examinations further are very high, and the NTA is clear that the dates which were announced in the second half of July, both for NEET and JEE mains, are not viable. I repeat, they are not viable. The dates of 26 July for NEET and 18th to 23rd July for JEE mains. When I asked him how did the NTA come to this conclusion, because I wanted to understand what was the thinking process like, what was the discussion process like, he said the logistics of conducting the exams in July 2020 was discussed threadbare by the NTA members, and the conclusion was it would put the students to too much of hardship and, more importantly, health risk. Okay. Also, what was factored in was that many states had both deferred or cancelled many of their exams, and this includes both school exams as well as entrance examinations, and the last one to do so was Telangana, which postponed its entrance examinations for engineering, medical, law, etc. Now, when I asked both the NTA member as well as educators who are associated with the HRD Ministry in Delhi, they said, and this is important, the center does not wish to take the blame in case anything goes wrong. So the center adopting the policy of being safe than sorry and not wanting to take any unnecessary risks at this point in time, especially when the numbers are rising. There is a steady spike in the number of corona positive cases. Okay. Also, I am given to understand that the final decision will be taken by the HRD Minister after the NTA gives its recommendations to the HRD Minister, as he put out in his tweet, in consultation with the PMO. So the Prime Minister's office pretty much in the loop as far as this big ticket decision is concerned. Okay. Now, number two, discussions have already taken place with the education secretaries of a majority of the states. Okay. And specifically states from, say, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, from where there is a large number of candidates, students who appear for both the JEE mains and NEET. Also other states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Delhi, where there have been a large number of COVID-19 positive cases. And the opinion received from these education secretaries was largely negative, which means that they were against the conduct of these exams in July 2020. They wanted them to be postponed. Now, after this feedback was received from the education secretaries, a high-powered committee of the NTA also went through this entire feedback. They analyzed it and they came to the conclusion that since several states like Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Bengal have extended the lockdown till the 31st of July, that will definitely hamper transportation for all the aspirants, and it will not be fair to subject the students to unnecessary hardship because as it is, both IIT JEE and NEET are rather heavy burdens to bear, and I'm sure all of you agree with that. I also asked these gentlemen if there could be a different approach to NEET and a different approach to JEE, which means that NEET being a single day examination on the 26th of July could be postponed, while JEE, which is a spread out examination between the 18th and the 23rd of July, the NTA may think that could actually be managed because the numbers on each day would be comparatively less. I was told no, the approach to both the entrance examinations will be the same. I was also told that the late start to the academic year has been factored in and everyone is okay with the idea. They do understand that these are unprecedented times. Now the big question is whether the NTA, or rather the HRD ministry, after it has held consultations with the PMO, whether it will announce the new dates anytime after the deliberations are over, which could happen tomorrow, or it could spill over to the 4th of July. What I am given to understand is that it's a call the HRD ministry has to take, and the final decision on whether to announce the new dates or not to announce the new dates has not yet been taken. Okay. And that also all depends on what is the final outcome after the deliberations. HRD ministry, I'm given to understand, would much rather wait for the lockdown period to end on the 31st of July. That is one of the viewpoints within the HRD ministry, and then look at the situation and then only announce fresh dates. Okay, there is of course another viewpoint which says that just like the UPSC, which has announced its prelims exams date as 4th of October, the HRD ministry, the NTA, the PMO could also possibly look at a date around the same kind of time frame, but that final call has not yet been taken. Okay, so that's the andar ki khabar on what's going on within the NTA, what's going on within the HRD ministry as far as the conduct of your JEE mains and the NEET are concerned. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. All the best.